Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 13th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you're new to my channel, I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. This week begins with us all coming to terms with that mighty stellium which occurred in the sign of Capricorn last week. This is making us all think about our role in life, anything to do with property, and we could find ourselves thinking carefully about our relationship with people who are older or younger than us, or are thinking around institutions, or even how we think about our goals and ambitions. They're very much to the fore. But Tuesday sees Venus move out of the friendly sign of Aquarius and into the more gentle, tranquil sign of Pisces. But it does, through to Thursday, forge an electrifying angle to Uranus, the planet of change, which is in the earthy sign of Taurus. This suggests that this can be a time to, in one way, go with the flow which is coming from Venus, but also be quite open-minded about who we can connect with around our relationship possibility. In an existing relationship, perhaps this is calling us to think about how we can reinvent it in some way, keep it fresh, keep changing and evolving, which comes from the mutability of that Pisces flowing energy. But also on Friday, Mercury replaces Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Now, Mercury in Aquarius is a very positive transit. This is an opportunity for us to keep up the interaction that Venus and the midpoint of the Sun and the Moon encouraged us to engage with from the start of the year. And of course, also we have Mars in the friendly, go-getting sign of Sagittarius, and that's actually forging a very positive semi-sextile with Jupiter right through this week. And of course, Jupiter governs Sagittarius. So I think that this can be a time when we can be more progressive as well, but especially when we're thinking about how we can make our resources work for us in a more enterprising way. But there is a quarter moon also on Friday in the sign of Libra. And if we do have to interact with anyone remotely influential, such as a boss, or perhaps someone who works for us, how we come across is going to be critical. Libran energy can almost see us try too hard, whereas Capricorn energy is much more traditional. So it's just finding a balance between how we flex to deal with our relationships, especially professional ones, without completely giving away our power, but at the same time being responsive to what's required. So this is a week that does provide some real opportunities. It is true that Mercury is squaring up with Uranus on the last couple of days. Because they're both in fixed signs, I feel that when it comes to more impulsive decisions or thinking around finances, it's just saying to us, before we do make the jump to actually do something, we do think it through, and also we just don't get too stubborn or fixed in our thinking, which can come through Mercury in Aquarius if there is a new idea that we need to engage with. Your specific forecast, Scorpio, shows Venus, the planet of love and affection, moving on Tuesday into the most delightful, gracious, and also rather flirty part of your scope, where she's going to be for the next 28 days. This can invigorate your love life, particularly as she forges a great sextile with Uranus in your opposite sign, your seventh house of relating. Even though you're somebody who can be quite cautious at times in terms of opening up, this particular influence could see something happen much more spontaneously, or in an unplanned way, a spark of attraction you're just not expecting. Your passion around your ideas and personal communication remains high, with the Sun aligning with Saturn and your modern ruler of Pluto. But also, Mars, your traditional ruler, is forging an ace link with lucky Jupiter. So it's possible that through your ideas, as long as you have an appreciation of what you're trying to achieve in a more tangible way, the second house, something really quite fortunate can happen for you this week. But the quarter moon of Friday and Mercury's move into Aquarius does provide two challenges. The quarter moon suggests that somebody around you may be a little bit of a mischief maker, particularly when it comes to confidential information. Retain that normal, rather cautious approach if that's the case. But Mercury moving into Aquarius is your sector of home, family and emotions. Mercury in the fourth house, even though Mercury is exalted in the sign of Aquarius, suggests that there can be a tendency to recycle ideas in our mind and not express them more verbally. Because it clashes with Uranus, this could see some unexpected tensions at home or with a family member. For us all, this particular aspect just asks us to govern the more impetuous side of our desire to speak out. Mercury, talk and thought, Uranus being a bit more honest and a bit more rebellious. But as the week draws to a close, that quarter moon in Libra just asks you to stay in touch with the shadow side of life, which you usually have such a great feeling for, and just stay in tune with your hunches, particularly about the sort of everyday stuff that people discuss around you. Some of it is just really worth tuning out from. If you'd like to elevate your knowledge way beyond your zodiac sign and discover what the next 12 months will hold for you, please click on the link beneath this video. You can order your 12-month forecast and character analysis based on your time, date and place of birth and achieve a 30% discount. But for now, it's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.